Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Mystic Moons welcomes you into another critical, critical in some ways, and trivious, is that a word? Trivial comment, investigation into celebrity world. Celebrity world that is constantly twirling in front of our faces. Different things they do, different things that they imply they do, and the unsaid of what they really do. Today, we're going to think about Adriana Grande. It seems she has a very, very turbulent past. She's always worked since she was about 8 years old. Maybe it's the destiny and the fate of children that are put out too soon and never had a chance to be a child. They learn many things because childhood is supposed to be the period of being very open, like a glass wanting to fill, a suitcase you wish to pack, a hole that must be filled. You can just imagine what Adriana was filled with. Of course, her name is Ariana. Ariana Grande. What was she filled with? Did you ever seen that movie, The Wicked? She's in there with Cynthia. Well, they give a very strange vibe. In fact, that whole movie gives everyone a strange vibe. I saw it's 3.5 long movie, and I saw 2.5 hours of it, and it felt very mechanical and strange at the same time. In fact, people are saying that the people that worked on the set, that were the actors, surprisingly enough, quite a number of the main characters lost a lot of weight. They got thinner and thinner and thinner working on that strange movie. As if they needed to be a follow up from The Wizard of Oz, which is already an occult type thing, anyhow, if you read the particulars about it. And to concentrate on witchery, being a witch, good witch, bad witch. Now, the main part of the story, green witch, the only green colored witch. That was kind of maybe a distraction about the real elements of what was. What was that movie, really? Ariana Grande has had quite a number of instances in her public life, especially in the last couple of years. I'd say that since the late teens until now, 2018, 2017 until now. We can't forget that she had that concert in England, Manchester, in which 22 people were killed during her concert, of which we do know that concerts, in many ways, are ritual initiation, ritual ceremonies. They're more than just making people jump up and down and scream, but that's part of it. That's part of the energy that they give out. You can tell with the flashing lights and then the themes, often very demonic. It was a certain kind of message to have a kind of entity that was summoned to end the life of those 22 people. A certain an entity, I mean, can be light photons, it could be sound frequencies. It just draws in the unseen. And we do know that we can call many things gods, devis, lesser gods, lower G gods, and goddesses, and just demons of things, unsaid things, ghosts, many things. Now, don't you think that some of these directors, some of these writers have had firsthand experience as well as performers? They're evoking something to a huge concentration of energy in particular areas. Alex Ariana Grande, keep on wanting to say her name differently. It's almost as though among the people that she services, the entity that she could be servicing has a different way of calling her too, to make her unique among themselves. Themselves. And I don't mean any earthbound connotation when I say themselves, because this goes beyond touching, seeing, feeling, tasting, the sense of time. No, what Ariana Grande is putting forth is taking us to a new realm. She's very talented, very talented. However, the movie seemed to prove that she maybe be stepping into a realm of proclaiming that she is what she is, a witch. A witch. Is she really a witch? She goes around breaking up relationships, and then she discards them as though they were stale crackers, stale food, stale snacks. She drinks, and then she leaves. Without a tip or with a tip, that's not important. She just seems to have a very strange reality, a strange fate among humans. She's a songbird, yes, but is she more than just a songstress? More than just an actress? More than just an entertainer? And the way that the urge of Cynthia, her co-star, and the movie that Wicked seemed to be all about Cynthia Erivo, seemed to be more about her than anyone else. And Ariana Grande was like a side character, except a latch, a latchkey. It was almost like they were ball and train. I got a very strange feeling about it. Very, very strange. And I felt these more and more churning of like metal parts, metal. It wasn't smooth and fluid. It was, you could feel the different elements in it. Now let's ask the spirits, the universe, the energies. Is Ariana Grande a witch? Has she finally embraced her ex-boyfriend committing suicide from overdose? Same thing. Same thing. And then calling herself, I'm scared, I'm this, I'm that. What else is she doing? She is a very strange person, isn't she? Now we're going to ask, and we are asking, we're just setting the tempo. Is Ariana Grande a witch? Let's see now. Even looking into her soul, looking into her vibration. Her vibration is strange. You can watch that movie. I wouldn't take my child to it. There's a strange vibration. I wouldn't say it's sexual. I wouldn't say it's not sexual, but it's definitely strange. You get a strange feeling, and not in the way intended. Just a very, like somebody's pulling the strings. Of course, there's a script writer and there's a director, but I mean, even more, it's more mechanical, as though the bodies were moving beyond what they should. There was no fluidity. There wasn't any fluidity. It was hysterical. It was grasping in a way that was like, you feel like chalk, when you write chalk on a blackboard and you make that screeching sound. That's something that felt. And to make people, I mean, she was dressed, Ariana, in Barbie pink, whereas Cynthia was dressed in Shrek green, but even darker. I couldn't see her beauty. I couldn't see the goodness. I could only see their affection for one another. And it made me wonder, are these two, is it 10 years past Zena and Gabrielle of the relationship not being just friendship? You made me think of all these kind of things. And when I watch something, I don't want to think about things like that unless it explicitly is saying that. Now we're asking, is she trying to spread some sort of message? Message. Is she a witch? Is she telling the world, yes, I can, but she's not bold about it. She's hiding. She's like, protect me. I'm not fully developed yet. Protect me. But when will she become fully developed? She's quite powerful in her message, considering her trail of tears, the trail of tears that she has brought. Now, a lot of people would have passed up, moved on to something else with that type of legacy she's already conquered. But not Ariana. Not Ariana. In fact, her feebleness or her fragility, her fragileness is something that maybe is a smokescreen for her energy, her determination. I will succeed no matter what. It's me, the me. Strange woman, Ariana. And she seemed to have drawn Cynthia into her web quite deeply. All right. We take a few cards. Let's see. Is Ariana a witch? A witch? The first thing we get is temperance. Well, temperance doesn't give me any clue. Temperance. Or maybe she's biding her time from one incident to another incident. And even the man she destroyed his marriage, she's left him. She can't stand him. Of course, she has a particular reality because she's always performed. She's always worked. She's always carried the mantle. She's the show. Is she? Well, what is she showing us? The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Is she a witch? This is her time. Three of Wands is right around the corner. Something she's preparing for. And she's accepted the fact that she attracts a certain type of spiritual energy, a certain type of darkness. And she's trying to put a smile on her darkness, which gives everyone the weirdest feeling when they're putting a halo on horns, putting water on gin. It doesn't fly, does it? And then we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands. This is interesting, isn't it? Three of Wands, the King of Wands. A witch. Is she a real witch? Temperance. Slowly revealing. Three of Wands. King of Wands. It's almost as though they were masking something more powerful than what is being portrayed. The hesitancy she shows. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in emptiness. Earth energy, transition. Five of Pentacles. It's like she did this knowing what she was doing. There's a regret in there. You can almost feel the regret, but she's powerless. But then again, there's temperance. Oh, I didn't mean to. It's not my fault. I'm the little girl. I'm just little. I have talent, but I'm little. And then the Three of Wands and this King of Wands. It's almost as though there's temperance, caution, a little bit dribble. I am good. I am good. And the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Well, I would say this is the Barbie pinkness that she showed in Wicked. You know, I'm good. I'm the good girl. I'm really, I'm. And then we have the Three of Wands setting the stage. King of Wands. It's more like it. And the Five of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles. Ariana has embraced her destiny. She is doing what she has only one road to go. And she is following that occultish yellow brick road to her place. No matter how much PST, or what do you call it, PDS, you know what I mean. When you have flashbacks, you can't control yourself, panic attacks. She's carrying a lot of knowledge about what has happened. And she's also carrying the guilt of something, the Five of Pentacles. But then again, she is already in it. She is it. She is it. And she's being portrayed by the film industry and the media as a witch. So yes, I can say that Ariana Grande is definitely accepted that she is a witch. And she's just using colors and copying other things. I'm a good witch though. A good witch doesn't do it. Doesn't steal someone's family members. Does a good witch do that? Maybe a good witch does it. But then she's advocating what? Harry Potter style things. It's already been done. So you can see that it was just a proclamation to the masses, to us, earth animals. She is a different type of earth animal. She is a witch. If you have any comments, please, what do you think? Do you think Ariana has crossed over? She has some, she has a legacy already that she's developed. And the spirits say that she has accepted her position, her role. What do you think? If you have any comments, please add. Thank you for the like. And until the next time, bye bye.